I don't give a about your kids.
This isn't about the matches he won or the records he broke. This is about the shadows that follow Brock Lesnar, shadows that threaten to consume him, and crimes so terrifying. It will make your skin crawl and ask the million-dollar question, should Brock be banned from wrestling?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh wait, whoa, it is! It is! It's the beast!
To give you context, Brock Lesnar didn't waste any time making a name for himself. After a standout wrestling career in college, he jumped into WWE in 2000 and quickly grabbed the championship. In WWE, Lesnar quickly earned the nickname the next big thing, and his physical style was both a draw and a point of contention. His matches were often brutal, leading to concerns about the safety of other wrestlers. Some say he was a menace, and if more openly said, the guy collected so many controversies under his name, and he should have been banned way back.
Party's over, Grandpa.
As part of today's expose, here is the first controversy. Brock Lesnar has always been a controversial figure in the wrestling world, but recent revelations have brought his history of misconduct with women back into the spotlight. It's no secret that rumors of Lesnar's inappropriate behavior have circulated for years, and now former WWE employees are speaking out about their experiences.
Oh, look at Lesnar! Lesnar! Unloaded on the county!
One of the most shocking stories comes from Kenny Bolin, a former announcer who revealed a disturbing incident involving Lesnar and his then-girlfriend, Sin. According to Bolin, Lesnar was kicked out of Ohio Valley Wrestling, a WWE developmental territory, for putting his finger in Sin's body after she had explicitly asked him not to touch her due to a recent piercing. This incident allegedly led to Jim Cornette, the booker at the time, threatening to shoot Lesnar in the kneecaps. Despite this troubling start to his career, Lesnar was quickly signed by WWE and became a major star. However, it seems his problematic behavior continued. In a recent Vice documentary, former WWE reporter Terry Runnels shared her own unsettling experience with Lesnar. She recounted how he exposed himself to her at an event, leaving her feeling disrespected and uncomfortable. These recent allegations, coupled with resurfaced stories from the past, paint a disturbing picture of Lesnar's treatment of women. His actions have not only caused harm to the individuals involved, but also cast a dark shadow over his legacy in the wrestling industry. Not only this, wrestling fans. There are more controversies to his name. Brock Lesnar is a huge name in sports, famous for both wrestling and mixed martial arts. His massive build and great strength have always made people talk. While he's wowed many with his ability to switch from wrestling to fighting in the UFC, he's also been surrounded by rumors of steroid use. In 2016, these rumors got more attention when Brock came back to the UFC for a fight against Mark Hunt at UFC 200. He was supposed to be tested for drugs for 4 months before fighting, but he got a special pass to skip this. Just before the fight, news broke that he failed a drug test, testing positive for a substance called clomiphene. This drug is sometimes used to hide steroid use. Even with this failed test, Brock fought and won the match. But then he failed another drug test on the same night of the fight. This really upset many fans and fighters, including his opponent Mark Hunt, who felt it was unfair. Brock said he didn't know he was taking anything illegal and thought maybe a supplement he took was to blame. However, he was suspended for a year and had to pay a fine. His win was also changed to a no contest by the UFC. The steroid accusations have affected how people see Brock's career. Some think his success might be due to drugs, which isn't fair to other athletes who compete without them. Despite this, Brock has fans who believe in his talent and hard work. They think his skills are natural and that his training is what made him successful. They feel the drug issues were just a one-time thing and shouldn't ruin his whole reputation. And just when you thought his controversies were over, his true colors got exposed. There's something interesting about Brock. Sometimes it's hard to tell if he's just playing his wrestling character or if that's really how he acts all the time. Lesnar is known for his aggressive behavior, and it's not just during his wrestling matches. This has made some people wonder if he's always in character, or if that's just how he is. When he deals with fans, Brock can get pretty intense. He's a star, and while many fans love him, sometimes they get too close for comfort, and he doesn't handle it well. He's been known to snap at fans or push them away if they invade his personal space. Behind the scenes at wrestling events can be pretty tense too. Wrestlers are competitive, and sometimes they don't get along. Brock has had his share of arguments and even fights with other wrestlers backstage. It's not always clear if this is part of the show or if there are real hard feelings. One of the most famous moments showing Brock's temper happened after he lost a UFC fight. He was so upset that he grabbed the microphone from a reporter and threw it across the room. This moment showed everyone just how quickly his emotions can flare up. Brock's aggressive style is exciting to watch in the ring because it feels real and adds unpredictability to his matches. But when he behaves this way in real life, it makes people wonder. Some fans think Brock is just really good at staying in character all the time. They like that he always seems a bit wild and unpredictable because it's entertaining. But other people are worried that he might have a real problem with anger. They think it's not good for him to be aggressive all the time, and it could be scary or dangerous for those around him. Now, the timing of the discussion of these controversies is particularly bad for Lesnar, as there have been talks about him possibly returning to WWE. However, with WWE's new parent company, TKO, trying to distance itself from Vince McMahon and his controversies, Lesnar's return seems less likely now. Additionally, a recent lawsuit against McMahon brought to light documents that suggested he tried to bring Lesnar back by asking a woman to have sex with him, which has damaged Lesnar's reputation even further. As more details emerge, it becomes evident that Brock Lesnar's past actions cannot be overlooked. The wrestling world still has a lot to do in terms of dealing with sexual harassment and assault, roids, and more. Holding people responsible for their actions is essential for making the industry safer and more welcoming for everyone. Brock Lesnar's career has been as full of drama as it has been of wrestling titles. He's known for his incredible strength and presence in the ring, but he's also been surrounded by some pretty serious controversies. From accusations of misconduct to failing drug tests, Brock's actions off the mat have sparked debates and left many fans conflicted. These controversies aren't just gossip. They raise real questions about fairness and safety in wrestling and MMA. Should someone who breaks the rules or behaves badly still be celebrated as a star? It's a tough question and speaks to the bigger issue of how sports and entertainment industries sometimes overlook serious issues because of a person's fame or talent. As fans, it's important to think about the kind of sports culture we support. Every match we watch and every ticket we buy sends a message about our values. This isn't just about Brock Lesnar. It's about making sure everyone in the industry is held to high standards. So, what do you think about all this? If this peek into Brock Lesnar's darker side got you thinking, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos. And let me know in the comments, should Brock be banned from wrestling? Let's keep this conversation going and decide what kind of sports culture we really want to support.